Guys, today I'm going to tell you about a big mistake that I made this month in my Amazon business that cost me like probably, I would say, $3,000 to $4,000 in profit this month. And that cost me, ever since I started my Amazon FBA business, that cost me, I would say, at least $150,000, $200,000 of profit in my Amazon FBA business. And this is something that I think is really, really dumb, that I've done this, that is really, really dumb, and that I've not done in all the other things that I actually got success in. And this dumb mistake that I made was not getting a mentor. And I'm going to tell you why it cost me a lot of money this month and why it has cost me a ton of money in the past. All right, if you do not know me, my name is Mangunza. I release daily videos about selling on Amazon right on YouTube. So if you are new, subscribe and like this video. So, you know, a lot of big people in history, whether it is in history, in business, in sports, have had mentors, right? Such as one of the big names that comes into mind is Alexander the Conqueror, Alexander the Great, was mentored by Aristotle, right? If you do not know, Alexander the Great is one of the biggest conquerors in history, right? What he did was actually crazy. But if we talk about business, we have Steve Jobs that was mentored by, I forgot who, I think it's Bill Gates was mentored by Warren Buffett. Steve Jobs had mentors and then mentored people himself. And so one of the big mistakes that I did with my Amazon business was not getting a mentor, and it cost, you guys know the mistake that I made this month because I talked about it in a video that was released probably 2 to 3 weeks from now, 2 to 3 days ago, right? And the mistake cost me a lot of money because I did not have a lot of inventory available. I did some mistake with wholesale as well. And it's really, really dumb because as I said, in everything else that I did in my life, whether it is basketball, whether it is other business, I've always been looking for mentor, right? And mentors can come in the form of coach, if we are talking about basketball, or other players that have been through what you are going to be to go through, right? And this is the reason, because yes, by the way, the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I do have a mentorship program. It's $99 a month. You can join. There's going to be a link in the description. There's going to be a link in the comments. The real reason why I'm telling you all this, okay, is because like my mentorship is not expensive. It's $99 a month. You can join. It's not going to cost you a lot, but it's going to save you a ton of money. And if let's say that ever since I started, I was actually paying a mentor $1,000 a month to help me with my Amazon business, it would have actually been worth it because I'm telling you, I lost so much money with trial and error, and you do not need to make the mistakes yourself. The mistakes that I've made that cost me like $4,000 to $5,000 in profit probably this month, I should have been making way more money, is mistakes that could have been avoided if I had somebody that would have actually pointed me in the right direction. You do not need to make the same mistake as I am making, as I made this month. You do not need to make all the mistakes that I've done in my past 3, 4 years. I don't remember how long I've been selling on Amazon, but 3 years, I would say 3 years selling on Amazon. You do not need to make those mistakes. I made them already. You can learn from my mistakes. This is why you should join my mentorship program because it does not cost a lot. If you want to see if I'm actually a good mentor, look at the people that I mentored in the past. Look at their results, okay? Go to mangunza.com. You'll see people that I helped. If you want to see more testimonials, go to the Discord server, go to the success tab and look at what people have to say. It cost me a lot of money. Not only that, it's not just what happened this month, right? But it's what happened in the past. When I was suspended for 6 months. It should have been way shorter than that. I should have saved way more money on that. I lost a ton of money on that. I should have not been suspended in the first place if I learned correctly. And like, and this is one of the next steps that I need to do. I need to get a mentor in the inventory business space, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that I still need to learn, but you should always get a mentor, somebody that is ahead of you in the business and that you can relate to, if I can say it this way. And this is why, like, this is the biggest mistake that I've made with my, this is the biggest mistake that I made with my Amazon business. This is the biggest mistake, and this is the biggest thing that I regret. This is the reason why I'm going to be looking for a mentor. Now, as I said, it's true in business, it's true in history. Just look it up. Okay, you're going to see so many people that had mentor. It's the same thing in sports. All the big people, all the big athletes, FED mentors, whether it is a coach. And what is surprising is that it might be a coach that was not necessarily a player as great as the player that the mentor became. Because you can literally, if you get in my mentorship, you can literally become, and there's people that become way bigger than I am right now on Amazon by joining my mentorship. One of the few examples that I can see is Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player who was mentored by Sir Alex Ferguson. I would say Michael Jordan, Mike Dean. I don't know if you've read Mike Dean's book. It's a really great book, okay? Forgot the name of it, but he has a great book. So Michael Jordan, I said Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan, Mike Dean. Michael Jackson was mentored by his father. Serena Williams was mentored by her dad as well. Kobe Bryant was mentored by Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant was also mentored by the guy from Attack Athletics. If you know a little bit about basketball, you know who I'm talking about. I forgot his name. He's a guy that, he used to be in Miami. He used to train Dwayne Wade as well. He trained Michael Jordan as well. He was a mentor to all these guys on a specific plan, which was preparation and all that stuff, all right? So, and if you look at today's player, you have like, you've seen, because these names might not tell you a lot. You might not know these names a lot. I literally forgot the name of the guy from Attack Athletic. But if you look at, just search for Attack Athletic, you'll find the guy. But like, just look at, you know, the guys, the influencers that are today on Instagram, like Little Shooter for NBA players that shoots. He was a guy playing overseas. He never played in the NBA. But NBA players comes to him to learn how to shoot better. If you're talking about handles, about dribbling, right? You have dribbled too much on Instagram. NBA players go to him all the time. And so this is why it's important to have a mentor, to have somebody that is actually going to help you with your business. And that way you can avoid mistakes and you can learn on stuff that this guy actually specializes in. So once again, it cost me a lot of money. Do not make the same mistake as me. This is literally a free mentorship session. And this is just telling you, get a mentor. Whether it is me, whether it is somebody else. I'm getting a little bit sick. I said whether it is me, whether it is somebody else, you need a mentor. You always need a mentor. If you want to grow faster, if you want to avoid mistakes, you absolutely need a mentor, all right? And so if it's not me, if you do not relate with me, get a mentor that you can relate with, okay? But if you want to know a little bit about my history, and like if you want to, because like right now, for example, you know, I'm running an Amazon business while trying to travel the world. One of my big goals in life is travel to every country before I'm 40. And so maybe it's something that you can relate with. Maybe you want to travel doing all that stuff. And so maybe it's something that you relate with. If this is not something that you relate with, if you do not necessarily relate with my personality, with the way I teach on my YouTube channel and all that stuff, there's plenty of other guys over there that are good, some that are not as good, but get a mentor. And I don't think you can get anything cheaper than what I offer, $99 for the group mentorship. If you want to do one-on-one, it's more expensive because, of course, like I need to make my money worth, my time worth it. But like $99 to be in a small group of sellers that we are going to get on calls every single week, once a week. You have my number. It's a no-brainer for me. So join my mentorship. Link in the comments, link in the description. I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.